Hi everybody, it's Jasmine and you're currently watching a tutorial on how to make preppy style text. So you want to get your text tool, make sure the color selected is black. Then on your document, type out whatever you'd like, whatever font, whatever size. You can kern it, you can angle it, you can do whatever you want. Just get it ready, and once you do that, double click on your text layer. Then go to gradient overlay and select your gradient or whatever gradient you would like to choose. Once you get your gradient selected, make the angle 0 or 180, but I think 0 looks better. It doesn't really matter, it's just sort of the opposite, but I always use 0. Then click on stroke, and you can make the size 3 pixels or 2 pixels depending on what you like. I'm going to use 3 pixels and make the color white. In some circumstances you may have to make the color black or gray. It doesn't really matter, but I've seen mostly white used, and that's what I prefer to use unless needed otherwise. So once you do that, you're going to click OK and duplicate your layer, then drag that layer under. Double click on the layer that was just created and you dragged under, and go back to stroke. And since I used 3 pixels last time, I'm going to double that to 6 pixels. If you used 2, double it to 4, and so on. Then I'm going to click gradient, make the fill type gradient I should say, and select my gradient again. Then set the angle the same, which was 0 for me. Now I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to hide my background layer here. If you don't have a background layer, you don't have to do that, but mostly I'm pretty sure you guys will. So just hide your background layer, and on any one of the text layers, right click and rasterize type. Then on the same layer, right click and merge visible. Now you can unhide your background layer. So now I'm going to take my magic wand tool, and I'm going to select the inside of the text only. So, make sure it's set on contiguous and not anti-alias, and make sure sample all layers is not checked. So once you have your selection, press Ctrl J on your keyboard. Now double click on that layer that just appeared and go to pattern overlay. I'm going to be using a diagonal line, and I'm going to make the blend mode either soft light or lighten, but I tend to like lighten, and then I'll change the opacity down to about 20. Now I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to right click and merge down. Now I'm going to double click on that layer, drop shadow, and add a drop shadow with a distance of 0 and everything else the same. Then I'm going to click OK. So that's pretty much how you do preppy style text. You can add scan lines if you want to it, like a scan line sort of stroke type thing if you'd like, but I don't really like the way they turn out. And you can go ahead and add, like, if you have a 2-part name like I do, I'm just going to go ahead and add the side part in a smaller font, cursive-y, and I'm going to add a drop shadow to it. And that is how you do preppy font, or preppy text. Yeah, preppy text. There's other ways to do it, but this is just the way I do it. You can go ahead and, you know, do whatever, but this is just one of many ways. So if you like this, I hope it helped you, and be sure to check out my other tutorials to help you how to learn to do some more things. Thanks, bye.